So the month book, Message of Uplift the Hill, M.O.U.T.H, Message of Uplift the Hill, like an acronym. Personally, I feel like, it's mad easy for us to sit and talk about negativity. You see how once we mentioned Bill Cosby, how it just sparked a conversation which wasn't very positive. As far as I'm concerned, that was not a positive conversation. I feel like it's easy for stuff like that to go on and on. When we talk about positive uplift and stuff like that, it can kind of be hard to continue those conversations, to make them last long, and why do we have it, stuff like that. So personally, I noticed that, and I wanted to change that. I noticed that I had a negative mindset. I was pessimistic sometimes. I was down. I was depressed sometimes.
You know why though, right?
Why?
Because that's 400 years of training that you fight.
Right.
Okay. Just checking.
So in order to reverse it, we got to do a lot of inner work. So you know what the affirmation is?
Of course.
Right. So I wrote an affirmation every day for like a year, literally. I got like 400 affirmations. I just send them every day. I just write it in the morning, wake up. First thing I do is write an affirmation. Something, a message to look forward to positively throughout the day. I used to send it to all my friends, literally. So it's a bunch of people that was getting the affirmation from me every day. I used to do it for me, but I used to just share it with others. So I realized after writing all these affirmations that I was actually seeing the world more positively. I was still battling the negative mind.
But you know why though, right?
The 400 years of it.
No. You know why you were starting to see positivity, right?
Why is that?
Because thoughts create actions.
Yeah.
Every morning you were waking up with a positive thought.
Yeah.
And it had no choice but to bring positive action. So
I had to train myself, So I realized I wanted to share the process with others. So I put it in a book. So this book has 100 of the affirmations I wrote and 100 questions to go with it.
okay.
So what I want to do right now with you is I want to read the affirmation and then ask the question.
No problem.
For me to answer it. So randomly I just turn to this page, number 77, affirmation number 38. It says, I reflect on myself. And although I may not like some things, I accept my whole self so I may like the change. One more time, I reflect on myself. Although I may not like some things, I accept my whole self so I may like the change. What does that mean to you?
Basically, to me, that meant that I'm not perfect, but I've accepted that I'm not perfect, so that when I do change and fix things, I can see it and know that I'm becoming a better person and progressing further and further in life.
All right. So this question is, describe a habit you once thought you couldn't live without, but now you are absolutely fine without. Something you used to do all the time, I never stopped doing this, and now you
binge drinking.
Not doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I used to binge drink something crazy, and then as a younger kid, they'll tell you about how drinking gives you Korsakoff syndrome, which is wet brain, turns your brain to mush. All the different things that it does to your body, to your liver, this, that, and the third. But drinking is fun when you're a kid, so you do it. In excess, copious amounts, you drink, and you think getting blackout drunk is fun. You think not remembering the night is cool when you're younger. That shit is the scariest shit ever. Not knowing what the hell happened to you is the scariest shit ever. I used to do the stupidest shit. I'd get blackout drunk and drive home. And I thought to myself, that was the cool thing to do. So I did it a lot. And now that I don't drink that much anymore, it's why didn't I stop this shit sooner? And first of all, it's unhealthy. Second, again, it's very scary. You leave here drunk as shit and then wake up at home yo, how the hell did I get there? And you can't explain it. You just gotta thank God.
I've been there a few times. Maybe not a lot. Maybe not as much as you because of the way you said you did it passionately.
I did it.
I did it a few times. I've been there a few times where I wake up and there's been times I remember waking up and it's I'm in the bed and it's food all over the bed and the floor.
And you how the fuck did
clearly
that?
I went to bed eating and didn't finish the meal. I then woke up and I'm how did I even get here? Who got me here?
But when you actually stop and
people
think,
who remember and gotta that's the funny thing. When you run into people and telling you pieces of the night.
yo, you remember? I don't actually. And
you gotta put you in the cab, and I'm like, good luck, so I don't remember that. Whatever. So like I've been there, and that is maybe it was like college for me, like college. I used to drink, I used to do drugs, those types of things. And like the thing is, I don't want to go back and change it.
I wouldn't change it either because without doing that dumb shit, I wouldn't have known that it's that bad for you. Like, as a matter of fact, I wrecked my car driving home drunk. It's crazy because I went to a birthday party and I got super drunk and I was supposed to go hang out with my friends. So now I'm drunk and I'm texting my friends driving home saying, yo, I'm too drunk, I'm going home, and I crashed my car. And then I was like, yo, I really shouldn't be doing this shit. I had bruised ribs for a little bit.
Did you lose your license?
I did. Yo, the crazy thing is I didn't lose my license, I didn't get arrested, none of that. And I was like, yo, I need to stop doing this shit. Like, God looked out, he's like, yo, bruh, this is it. The last time. I was like, you right. And that's how he got it.
I have a friend in high school. His brother died from driving. I have a friend who got in a car accident like a month ago, and I believe it was drinking. No, he's not noticed to get like drunk or something like that. But I just think like that was one of those nights, So like I'm definitely happy that you made it out.
Appreciate it.
And like this is stuff that we like to talk about in the Mouth. You feel me? So like with self-reflection and realizing, looking back in your life and realizing what you have now compared to what you have. This is all what the Mouth is about, self-reflection. There's 100 affirmations where that come from. There's 100 questions where that comes from, So you read in there and you also write, So what do you think about this book? Do you think this book is helpful to people? Do you think this is just so far what's your experience?
I personally think that it's a real dope idea. It's just a lot of people aren't gonna read books, you know what I'm saying? Because everything is social media, everything is on their phone. So if you turn this into like an app or a book on the phone where people can read it on their phone, you're good to go. Or because there's a whole bunch of apps that people download, like Sprinkle of Jesus or whatever, where they get that bling, that notification is like God said to do this, that, and the other today. You do that with your affirmations, everybody gonna be like, oh shit, 7:30 a.m. My affirmation came through. I can start my day and I'm good to go. It's just what did I hear? I heard somebody say, you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. Ain't nobody gonna read it. So you need to make that more accessible to the masses, especially the younger kids these days, because everything with everybody is their phone. And you good to go.
I appreciate the advice.
No problem, my brother.
No doubt.
And then give it an anime, one of those animated characters.
One of the characters dancing with the affirmation.
And you can see.
Yeah.
No, but that's the honest truth. I mean, the book is great. Like,
Do you read books?
Not as much as I should, or as I need to, tell you the truth. But not because I'm like on my phone all the time, because I just don't. That is the honest truth. I just don't as much as I should.
I like books.
That's the crazy thing. I like books too. I just don't read as much. Like, so how put it?
The last book you read?
Last book I read was The Da Vinci Code by mad years ago. I'm
That's
lying.
a book, right?
I am lying. Well, in terms of like school, I had to read for school. But outside of that, The Da Vinci Code. That was the last book I read for pleasure. The Da Vinci Code.
How long ago was that?
Many years ago. Many months.
That's a big book though, right?
No such thing as a big book when you like it. I'm lying again. The last book I read was Aragon. That was like 4 years ago.
Okay. 4 years in the game.
So, I mean, like I said, there's no such thing as a big book if you enjoy it, because then the pages start to go like this. Because with the Da Vinci Code, when I started reading it, I was like, oh, this shit is going slow. It's taking too long. Then when it got to the good part, it was like, oh, what happens next? Oh shit, that part. The Da Vinci Code. It's about. Alright, it's crazy. So it's about. You know what the Holy Grail is? Alright, now I can tell by the. So it's called.
This is going to be one of those conversations again.
It's not about the real Holy Grail. It's about what they claim the Holy Grail to be. The cup. They claim the cup is the Holy Grail. So the Holy Grail is apparently hidden somewhere underneath the Louvre in France. and some secret society is trying to get that, and
It sounds so familiar.
it's probably somebody black did and they took.
No.
It's not. Just go ahead.
Go
So-
continue.
Secret society's trying to get the Holy Grail. There's like a detective who's trying to put the pieces together, the clues to find out who's doing what and what they're after, and blah blah crap. And it's like a bunch of different books, like Angel the Demons, the Da Vinci Code.
All from Tom, that guy, the actor.
No, Tom Hanks
There
is
you
the
go.
one that was in the movie, but the books are by somebody else.
An archaeologist
Yeah.
that went to these places.
Basically, it's just white people stealing black people culture, putting it in books, and
But the Da Vinci Code is more to that, bro.
I'm quite sure.
Thank you. I would like to say, like, like personally, I like to read every day. I go a day without reading. I feel like I'm probably gonna like be up at night. I'm gonna go there because I feel like
It's brain food.
it allows me to like going to the gym. My brain is going to the gym.
You are the third person I've heard that said that. Reading books is like
Going to the
working
gym.
out
Yeah,
for the
or
brain.
eating too, like eating, going to the gym. It's like food, exercise, energy.
What was the first thing I said when I was on the microphone and you put the weed up your mouth? My third eye is blind. Why? Because society today is so caught up in doing things for money, for real. Like everything is money based. Like let's say you wake up and you don't go to work. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. You don't get paid, you don't eat, you don't live anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit is geared towards reading. Reading is a personal pleasure, and the way that the world is, they stack so much shit up for the random person that they take away your time for you. It's all about you giving your time to them. So,
How much time do you give to yourself?
I give myself absolutely no time. This is why.
So you just caught up in there.
I'm just in the. You wake up, you work, you come home, you shower,
That's
you
what that
relax, you
freestyle
sleep.
was about. That was really your life. Like you were
Pretty
doing
much.
life. Like
Pretty much. Like, you just wake up and do it again, and when Saturday and Sunday come, you clean up your house because you messed it up doing all that running during the week.
yeah, no doubt. What's your name? Keena, your turn.
About the mouth book, yo, you gotta read this, you gotta listen to the affirmation, and then answer the question.
So that's it. You know what the affirmation is?
No.
You want to tell her what the affirmation is?
What my affirmation is? Yeah. I thought you asked me, do I know what the
Oh, no. The affirmation, yeah. The affirmation is for, like you say, affirmation. Anything that you say that you want to come true. Or anything that you say that will come true. A lot of times you say things you don't know that you're making them come true, such as you might wake up, trip and fall, or get a bad text from somebody, you're like, oh, today's gonna be a horrible day. You know, you get some bad news, and you wake up from bad news, and like, today's a horrible day. You just said an affirmation that now today's a bad day. But if you decide otherwise, to say positive affirmation, like today's still gonna be good, I'm good, you know what I mean? Then
And that positivity is existence.
that's an affirmation. So this book right here, the mouth book, Messages of Uplift the Hill. M.O.U.T.H, Message of Uplift the Hill. You feel me? So I realized personally that it's so easy for us to stick to negative energy like glue. You know, I say something negative, see our homies just came and just hopped on that, and it's easy. But like if we say something positive, it's like we go right by, you know? So like, it's like a, girl walking the street and a guy be like, oh man, how you doing? You beautiful. Thank you, keep pushing. Yeah, mom, why you just gonna keep walking fuck out here? Then you turn around. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like,
Now it's an argument.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't give him the time to talk when you comedy, you give him the time to talk when you talking down. So like negative energy has an attraction right now. So I wanted to create, I wanted to make it put more weight on the positive side. So you know what I'm saying? So I created a book of affirmations. Personally, I wrote an affirmation every day for about a year. Literally, I got like 400 affirmations. I used to send them to my friends. Used to get a text every day, right, bro?
In the morning. Send something in the morning. I'm just seeing a text like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, but that's good.
Every day. So I decided to put that process in a book because I realized like after writing the affirmations for a year, I was more positive and healing myself. So I wanted to share my healing process with others. So I created this mouth book.
Nice.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna read the affirmation from this book, and every affirmation has a question. So you can read in this book and you can write in the book as well.
Nice.
So random. I don't run from a situation that I feel I can't handle. I learn to run the situation and handle it with confident planning. I don't run from a situation that I feel I can't handle. I learn to run the situation and handle it with concrete planning. You feel me? So first of all, what does that mean to you? How do you feel about that?
So basically, like a lot of times when things are hard, you kind of run from it, or like you don't want to have that conversation with somebody. So you're like, all right, I'm just gonna leave it and hope it fixes itself. But instead, if you plan accordingly and you're respectful with it, you can get through it. You can say what you need to say and deal with it in whatever situation it might be.
And be responsible,
Yeah.
So like, a lot of us have grown up in traumatic homes, like broken homes, and suffered a lot of traumatic events. Like mothers and fathers drunk and high, and stuff like that. Especially 80s babies, 90s babies.
Yeah.
We dealt with like parents being like addicts and like even absent, or abusive, or even people allowed to get touched. So it's not your fault that you have had these things happen to you, but as an adult now, or whenever you are able to, maybe as a young adult, whenever you realize this, it's your responsibility to kind of use that in your life to push you to be responsible with it, instead of playing victim your whole life and being like,
use that as a crutch. Like, oh, I was hurt, so now we go out hurting people. You have to do better and do better than whatever you grew up with.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
So that's what that's about. I don't run from it. Like I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna handle it. Like I'm gonna do what I gotta do with it.
Yeah.
Alright, so hold on. That's not a question. That's like a prompt for you to do something. I'm gonna read a question. Alright. So describe how the world would be if everyone looked or and acted the same. Would it be better or worse? Do we need differences?
Yeah, of course we need differences.
Describe the world, how it would look if everyone looked and acted the same. How would that be to you? Like, how do you think that world would be?
I mean, really bland, of course. I think like you need differences because people they challenge you, they change your thinking. I know me and him sometimes we go back and forth. Sometimes he changed my mind, sometimes I change his. Most of the time I change his.
She wins.
But
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
But I think like differences are really needed.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I feel like personally, it's the opposite. I feel like right now, everyone is the same.
Sheep.
Like, like everyone is the same. Not sheepish, but like, I see spirit. Like, so I feel like everyone is literally the same. Maybe not everyone. Maybe there's, all of, I don't know. Maybe there's some clones out here, some robots. I don't know, some aliens, some different type of beings that are being manufactured and all that. I don't know about that. But on the human scale, we're all human, and all of our spirits are spirit.
Yeah.
Come from the Creator in some way. So I feel like we all are the same, and we have different experiences in these physical bodies that allow us to need each other. Like we can't be alone. Like it allows us to realize that there's a difference in us on the physical plane. And that's what allows us to kind of need each other. Like we all need each other right now in every way.
Yeah.
That's what human society is. So I think if the world was, if everyone was physically the same, we would kind of probably, it would kind of probably be like, I don't know. I think it would kind of be cool. Like I don't think.
All physically?
Yeah, I think it would be more peaceful. I don't think we really need differences. But I accept this world, and understand that differences complement each other and stuff like that. There's no opposites, it's complements. But I think it would kind of be I think that would be that oneness, that wholeness, that unity that we need is that everyone to realize that we are physically the same.
But I feel like that you don't, if everyone respected differences, then you wouldn't, like, you feel like that because you feel like, all right, or correct me if I'm wrong, you feel like if we were all physically look alike, and, oh, you okay? If we all looked alike, it would be easier because it's like, oh, I don't see your skin color, I don't see this, or, you know, I can see your beauty inside. But I feel like if we all, like, for instance, you see how conscious you are? If people grew up a little bit more conscious, like, I'm sure if you grew up in a messed up home, you did the work to get where you at today. But, like, maybe you say you woke up all the time with those negative thoughts or whatever the case, you did the work. Now, you gonna someday create a seed or maybe already have one, and then you're gonna teach them what you know. So I kind of feel like, you know, those differences are needed because it's like you became who you are because of those differences. Because, you know, you've seen this, you've seen that, your experiences is gonna be different from my experiences. Some people get in your experiences and they are one way. They go to be just the father that they hate or the mother that they hate. But your differences, you saw something different. You're like, nah, I gotta be different. I gotta change that. So I think that's important.
Okay, I appreciate that. You know, I like to just see both sides. I feel like, yes, you know, we need